Through the visual arts, humankind has expressed ideas, emotions, and dreams in a language that can reach all people. This universal language is rich, providing a means of individual expression that can go beyond the spoken word. It helps us to define ourselves, our culture, our past, present, and future. Therefore, if one is to fully participate in the human experience, education in the visual arts is essential. All students must have the opportunity to participate in a balanced, sequential visual arts program that allows them to become knowledgeable about, participate in, and fully appreciate the visual arts. Forest Hills Public Schools believe that education in the visual arts develops intuition, reasoning, imagination, and dexterity in communication. It allows for and encourages different ways of thinking and perceiving, offers opportunities for self-exploration and expression, builds problem-solving skills that can be utilized throughout life. The visual arts deepens cultural understanding, historical perspective, respect for diversity, and it provides opportunities for growth in visual literacy. Educator and author Charles Fowler said, "The arts humanize the curriculum while affirming the interconnectedness of all forms of knowing. The visual arts is a powerful means to improve general education." Forest Hills believes the goals of art education in the curriculum assist the student to understand and clarify humanity. As throughout history, we find the understanding of the past not only through the documents that we find, but also we find understanding in the culture through the arts that were left behind. Our past, our present, and our future is from the artistic visualizations that were, have, and will be created. They help define who we are as a nation, culture, and humanity. Thus, the studying of the past is really brought to life when we include the visual arts of that past. As Charles Fowler also said, as educators, we must not be satisfied as a teacher with merely passing on the culture. We must play a role in creating it. The classroom is not just a place of learning about yesterday, but a laboratory for inventing tomorrow. That is why Forest Hills Public Schools ties the following goals to art education: that students who take visual arts should be able to communicate in the visual arts, define and solve artistic problems with insight, reason, and proficiency, analyze and evaluate works of art from structural, historical, and cultural perspectives, understand development of the visual arts, and recognize exemplary works of visual art from a variety of cultures and historical periods, relate their knowledge and skills in the visual arts across the curriculum. The arts position in the school curriculum symbolizes to the young what adults believe is important. With these thoughts in mind, let us look at the standards for art in the Forest Hills Public Schools curriculum. Developing skills and practicing. Students begin in the arts by applying their skills and knowledge of the art materials, techniques, and media as they create their very own works of visual art. They do this by exploring and using a variety of tools and by demonstrating how to care for and safely use art materials. Perceiving and understanding. Students apply their understanding of the elements and principles of the visual art as they create their own works of art. Students will also reflect not only on their work, but on the work of others also. Expressing and creating. Students will understand that the creation of visual art is a process through which the artist communicates, as well as be involved in the process of preparing and presenting visual works of art. Connecting and contextualizing. Students will have the opportunity to understand and explain how the characteristics of visual art are influenced by history and culture. Be able to compare the characteristics of visual art with those of other art and subject disciplines. Students will also be able to describe the characteristics of a variety of visual art careers. So, how do these get integrated into and throughout Forest Hills Public Schools curriculum? Forest Hills Public School Elementary Art Program engages in the inclusiveness of the arts for all students, all cultures, and of all abilities. Students are given a comfortable environment where they can feel free to take risks in creating art and that changes are encouraged for growth. Students at this level are encouraged and made to feel comfortable with their own art. It is here that we teach the student to value freedom of expression and enthusiasm for the arts. Elementary art focuses the student on the elements and principles of design, cultural interest, art historical context, methods, techniques, and materials used to construct art. Here in the middle school, students are exposed to the importance of arts for career connections. The arts builds the student's self-confidence and helps set the stage for successful endeavors at school. The presentation skills learned in art can be applied to other organizational skills in other subject areas such as poster displays, dioramas, 3D projects, and group cooperative learning projects. The high school art program offers a variety of classes. In these classes, the visual arts come alive by introducing students to the career and scholarship opportunities offered by the arts. We show how the visual arts bring cultural understanding. We stress the importance of the visual arts in developing critical thinking skills and innovative problem solving. The arts program also helps meet the needs of students with college AP courses. Within the arts program, unique, creative students find acceptance and a comfortable place within the high school environment. The arts have been an inseparable part of the human journey. Indeed, we depend on the arts to carry us towards the fullness of our humanity. Throughout the students' enrollment here at Forest Hills Public Schools, they will begin to realize how the arts will enhance their performance in language art, mathematics, science, and social studies. The Back to Basics curriculum, while it has merit, ignores the most urgent void in our present system: absence of self-discipline. The arts, inspiring, indeed requiring self-discipline, may be more basic to our national survival than the traditional credit courses. The arts help us to succeed, find enjoyment, find release, open up doors of opportunity, and help us to become better human beings. The Forest Hills Public Schools Arts Program, helping all learners achieve their individual potential.